Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Saturday, September 20th, 2025. I woke up at the edge of a jungle. It's really a cool view from this tree. I can see some very interesting looking trees over there. I'm not quite sure what is going on with those trees, why they are so pale. So I really like to investigate and find out what's going on there. But first I need to get down from this tree. So let me break camp in the rain. Actually, let me just break the bed in the rain because I couldn't set up a camp on top of that tree. The question is how to get down from this tree and down this treacherous terrain in general. It was kinda dangerous going down here without checking for creepers. Could be really problematic down here. With all those bamboo and dense forest, jungle environment. Okay, yep. That's a drop. That's a very steep drop. Can I... I could drop right into the water. I need to continue a little bit more in that direction. I'm so curious, why didn't I see those pale trees during the last expedition? I should have explored this part. That's strange. So yeah, let's jump down there. Let's jump into this fjord. This looks cool. That's really a cool looking fjord. Let's say hello to those sheep and surprise those sheep. Alio! Hi, Mr. Sheep. Bar to you too. Also going for a dip? Yes. Alright. Then have fun, Mr. Sheep. I can start to climb up here. Here, Enderman. Hear some Enderman noises. That's never good. Okay, I need to continue a little bit that way. Okay, how do I... this explains why there's an Enderman. There's a dark cave. Maybe I should just use my boat. Another cave. And that's difficult terrain. Soon I have reached the edge of the map. Continue a little bit that way. Not that easy. Another fallen over tree. And this is the last pixel explored on the map. Come on. Oh, this looks like a nice entrance into the mountain. Okay, I reached the end of the board of this map. Now I can continue that way. Say hello to the zombie guy. No, I don't want your stuff, please. There's another one. Why zombies? Right. And yeah, okay, I see. Okay, what kind of cursed forest is that? Is this a cursed forest? What that? What's going on here? That's... Can I... This is dirt? What is that? This is strangely looking. What are you? Your recipes. Closed eye blossom. Okay. Are you a no, you should be normal trees, right? Are you... Are you special trees? What's happening here? Let's take a quick sample. And I can put it back on, I guess. Oh no, it's something else. It's pale oak log. Okay, so that's interesting. There's pale oak. It's a special tree. It's not the cherry tree I was looking for. I mean, would have loved to find a cherry tree. There's a little bit of space left on this map before I reach the end of it, so maybe I can still find a cherry tree during this expedition. I think I'd like to have another piece of pale oak to also make planks out of it and so on. Maybe I need a third piece that I can also chop off the bark. Let's bring three pale oak logs home. That's interesting. That's a strange but cool place. Pale oak. Never heard of it. And I also feel always strange. I mean, like with bringing those brown eggs. It's like I bring stuff that didn't exist as the coffee break world was generated or was created. Now it's part of it. And let's get this last corner down here. Now it's a part of it, which on the one hand is cool. On the other hand, it's like I really enjoy the original Minecraft times when Coffee Break World was generated. But it gets very small biome, but it's a visible biome on the map. That's cool. Then I bring stuff to the old world. All right, let's continue. Let's continue that way, and we'll certainly climb down another steep cliff or so. Or drop back into a fjord. Oh, I wanted to say I can really drop into the fjord, but actually, do I have a chance to get out of there again, or am I then stuck? Is there a cave that I can get out of there, or am I then just in a deep swimming pool and I'm stuck there? Need to investigate. The first of 3 nights is behind me. Can I get out of here? Ooh. Okay. Oh, there are those drip leaves. And there, Enderman. That's a cool place, but I'm still unsure whether I could leave this place when I would drop in there. For the most of the night shift, I was kinda okay with it. Nothing... Oh, it was just bad, okay. In the beginning it was somewhat strange, annoying that we got grabbed by some patient transports. Normally it's not really the business of emergency ambulance, but from time to time we have to take over. So this was alright, still a little bit annoying, considering the fact that it's nighttime and there might be real calls, and then wasting your energy or using your energy, your personal energy, and those things is never fun. We had one true emergency. I mean, not that it was a... I mean, it was good, but at the same time was like, okay, you mixed up too many various drugs, so no wonder that your system overloads. But anyways, this person definitely needed our help. Then I could even go into bed for some time, for a couple of minutes, half an hour or something like that. I don't really recall. And we had the first somewhat unnecessary call around 3 a.m. I mean, nothing has not ever happened before, and it might also be the thing that can happen to very young people, to have something like bad heart condition or something like this early on in life. But it's very rare, so going to someone age 19 with apparently, or according to that person, chest pain didn't sound right, and wasn't in the end real chest pain or anything. So this was one of those situations where it's like, okay, thanks for nothing. Why does this have to happen in the middle of the night? And yeah, then we had some quiet time, which actually was good. I mean, after we got home, or back to the station, like 3:30, 3:45, something like that. We could rest until 5, so it was good. Then came the usual bad 5 a.m. call. Until this point, even with the 5 a.m. call, okay, no, I'm sorry. Even with that 5 a.m. call, I was thinking like, okay, it's a little bit early. I wished I could have stepped up an hour longer, and then the next shift would have taken over. But even then I thought like, okay, we still have 1 hour until the official end of shift. That's doable. Of course it wasn't. Of course it was like, there was so much discussion, and they were stuck in a loop. Maybe also suffering a little bit from dementia or something like that. So it got really complicated. And the entire situation took like almost 2 hours. So instead of being at home shortly after 6, I was at home shortly after 7, which is not fun. Which I mean, overtime rarely is fun, but it's absolutely no fun after a night shift, especially when you get the feeling like people call you with the expectation that you just give them some medication and leave, like a ruling pharmacy or so. They don't really get that the ambulance is for really sick people who really are in a bad condition, and not like, okay, I do have some stomach pain, please help me now. And yeah, then I was like, okay, I had high hopes that the night is good, and that I'm even kind of content with having night shift and so on. But this last call ruined everything, basically. I mean, the night was okayish, but in the end, this was once again one of those things where I was just like, okay, guys, it's 5 a.m. What do you think we do besides being here at this time? And also keep in mind, it's Saturday. It's not like, ooh, what's going on here? Well, that's cool. I like those basins. They're fun. Here it's not like we are ready, and I mean we are ready always, but it's that we're there for everything, and we don't have own lives or anything, and don't want to have time to spend with friends or so on a weekend. And it's fine to cause overtime and make it more complicated. In the end, the entire situation continued to be, or really turned out to be hilarious, because they had so much discussions. We then thought, okay, that's enough. We also get a physician to assist us and to talk to them. So this person got to us. It's one of the really cool guys. So it was very much time, and he quickly got like, hey, he wasn't needed because of critical medical situation, but just because they were annoying. And he completely understood and played along, and even took his fair share out of this. But yeah, but in the end, we had to transport the one patient and their significant other. Basically, followed us. We couldn't take them with us on board of the ambulance, so they drove with their own car. But it was not like they drove to the hospital by themselves. No, they drove to this hospital by following us. And wow, sad. Poor jungle. Very poor jungle. Hope ooh dear, what's going on here? Hope the whole jungle isn't burning down. At least you would have a soft landing in the water. And yeah, that person was not only following us. We basically wanted to get to the hospital. As we got to more of to the main roads with some traffic lights, we of course used our signals to basically even drive over red light, and that person just followed us over red light. That was hilarious. That was really hilarious. Like, okay, this person gives absolutely nothing about it's. They are just glued to us, and yeah, this was hilarious. I mean, it was not cool. It was absolutely not cool, but we found it still hilarious. Like, always checking. Is he still following us? Yes, he's still there. He's still there. Oh man, those things are really the things where I think like, why? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you people? And yeah, eventually I used one way to the hospital, where you had to get through two entrances, because you basically cross the big parking lot of the hospital. And since it's a paid rear for parking, there are gates, and we have gate openers, but they don't, so they had to get a ticket, and surprisingly they were suddenly not after us anymore. I mean, I'm quite sure they got a ticket at some point, but at this point we were already in the hospital, so that's a shame for them, I guess. But yeah, this was I don't know why do those strange things happen. And yeah, that's basically it, so to say. This was the first night, and now second night is coming up soonish, unfortunately. And then there's the third night. So the whole weekend basically is ruined, as already discussed, which is super sad. Especially as today was super nice weather. But until I really was more fit again and so on, most of the day was over already, which is sad. Which is really sad. I would have enjoyed doing something, but at the same time, currently this shoulder issue that happened last year in May doing cycling, somewhat flaring up again. And yeah, it's not like the pain I had last year. That was really intense. It also moved up a little bit. It's also a little bit in my neck area. But yeah, it flared up again and annoys me today, which is also kind of bad. very bad. So need to see what I do about this. I already made an appointment next week at my local physician. They of course can't help me with that. They are not specialized in shoulder stuff, but maybe they can at least give me some kind of prescription for some special muscle specialist person or so, which would be good. I hope for those things to get some kind of prescription, not physio, but more like a chiropractor or practitioner, so something like this. I am not quite sure what exactly how their profession is called, but something like this, because I'm still puzzled. What's actually the cause of the pain and the issues I experience? So far, I was at several specialists. None of them really figured out what's going on, so maybe I need a different specialist to try to see whether they can at least point me into somewhat of a direction where another one of those pillars down there. What's going on? Because so far I don't really have a clue what actually is injured, damaged. I don't know what actually has happened. Okay, the sun is setting. I don't want to venture into the jungle. Sounds not like a good idea. Let's see if I can set up shop. Oh no, there's another lava pool. I guess the forest is burning down. But it looks bad. It looks bad with respect to cherry trees. I can't spot cherry trees in the distance, so maybe I'm unlucky and maybe there's absolutely no cherry tree. Well, I mean, somewhere must be a cherry tree, but not close by. Oh, some turtles chilling. And that tree's going down. All right. Okay, yeah, let's set up shop here. Because I will definitely not... Oh, right. I will definitely not venture into the forest. Can I get rid of stuff? I like to keep the jungle trees. I don't need those oak saplings, and I don't really need that grass block or the sticks. I mean, let's get rid of these things. So I can put away the map. And I need a good night snack. So yeah, I already made an appointment in the hope that I get somewhat of a prescription or something that gets me closer, because I'm still it's still the quest even for understanding what's wrong. I mean, I don't know the muscle itself or whatever has happened, and when this is now flaring up a little bit, I really like to give it another try and see if I can figure out something. That would be good. That would be very good. But yeah, that's the thing for the next week. Hope it doesn't get too strong and it rather subsides again. I don't want to have these shoulder issues again, and I don't know what... I mean, I since then I do so much more shoulder back training, lots of pull-ups, and even the circus straps training is absolutely amazing for this, because it strengthens all the shoulder back muscles and so on, which is super cool, which is a nice coincidence of my new hobby and that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I just thought, I hoped it would solve the problems when continuing to train and building up more muscle and so on. It's annoying. It's also sad for this weekend. But anyways, we're at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I will have a better night this time. It's Saturday, so we'll see. It's a lottery. In this case, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Sebbi. See you!